Hey everybody, thanks for joining us here again at T. Roy Cooks. I really appreciate it. We're doing an English classic for you today, fish and chips with mushy peas. Oh, this is going to be fantastic, folks. I've actually got a subscriber, Sam Tranter, who helped me out with these mushy peas because I've never cooked them before. So he sent me a recipe on how to do it. I ordered some mushy peas from England. So we're doing authentic mushy peas for you today, folks. And we're going to make a beer batter. It's going to be fantastic. I've got this English beer. What is this? Newcastle Brown Ale. Man, I tell you, it's going to be a great batter for this cod that I've got. Let me show you how we're going to make this beer batter first because it's going to take the longest. All right, everybody, I've got 2 cups. This is just AP flour, just plain flour. 2 cups going in. Got a little bit of this beer. Again, Newcastle Brown Ale. Use your favorite beer. Let's see how much we need here. Put a little well here in the middle. Start pouring in some beer. And we're going to alternate beer and water. Just to kind of loosen this up. You want kind of like a thin, almost like pancake type batter with this. Just going to go in with the entire beer. 12-ounce beer going in. That's good. Okay. Add you some water. And then I'm starting out with a cup here. I'll let you know how much I wind up with here when I'm done here. Still looking pretty thick. Let's keep adding some more water in here. Okay, everybody, this is what you're looking for. Just a nice thin batter. Really nice and thin. Seriously, looks like pancake batter. All right, we're going to go in with, got 2 teaspoons of yeast. All right. Oh, and by the way, I've got a 1/4 cup left, so I used 3/4 cup of water. And we're going to go in, I'm thinking maybe a teaspoon or so salt. Again, just stir this all together. What we're going to do is cover this up, and we're just going to let it sit on the countertop at room temperature or in a warm spot for 45 minutes to an hour until it proofs. And this is going to be our beer batter. All right, everybody, let me show you what we're doing with these mushy peas. Went online, I got these mushy peas straight from England. These are Marrowfat peas. You can't take regular green peas from your local grocery here in the States and make mushy peas the right way. So we're going to be doing these Marrowfat peas, and they come with a pack of bicarbonate of soda or baking soda, and that baking soda will help soften them, because what you're going to do is put the baking soda in some water and cover the peas, let them soak overnight. Then the next day, like today, I rinse them off, put fresh water on them, and just barely cover them, and they're going to take about a half hour or so to simmer on the stove. But you got to bring it up to a boil, turn them down to simmer, and then let them cook for about a half hour with the lid on, and they get really mushy. I want to show you those mushy peas real quick. They look like they need to have a little bit more of the liquid boiled out of it, but they're looking pretty good, I think. Not bad for my first try, anyway. Still need to add salt and pepper, which I'll do. You just add salt and pepper to taste. In the meantime, we're going to keep the lid on those, let them keep going a little bit. Actually, I'm going to crack the lid, let some of that water evaporate out of there. Over here, I got my chips. Got us some nice chips, any size you want. Just, you know, don't make them too thick because they won't cook right. I got my oil here. I'll just use some peanut oil. You can use canola or vegetable, whatever kind of oil you have laying around. I've got this set at about 325 Fahrenheit right now. And I just want to kind of cook these. I'm not really going to fry them at this point. I'm just kind of cooking them. So I'm going to add these in here. We're going to let them cook for about 5 minutes, and then I'll pull them back out and let them dry off, and we'll fry them later with the fish. And after about 5 minutes, as you'll see, these potatoes start to float, and they start getting a little bit of color on them. If you can see this or not. Got just a tinge of color on them. So we're going to take these out, put them on the little wire rack and let them drain a little bit. We're going to raise the heat up to let's go about 360, 375, somewhere in that range. I got my oil back up to 375 now. We're going to put these potatoes back in. We're going to fry these up for just a couple of minutes until they are browned. Meet you right back when we're doing the fish. Okay everybody, this is that beer batter. As you can see, that has proofed. It's been a couple of hours since I made this. And I've got my cod right here. I just dusted it with some flour, a little plain flour with salt and pepper on it. Oil's at 375. I'm just going to dunk that in there really good. And I put the flour on there so that it will help that batter adhere to it. Dust off any excess. Give it a good dunk. Wipe off any excess. Okay, so we're just going to cook these probably 3 or 4 minutes. That should be all they need. Yeah. Alright everybody, show you what we got here. Time for some taste testing. First off, I'm going to try these mushy peas. I think they turned out really, really nice. And again, thanks Sam for helping me out with this. This kind of reminds me of like a split pea soup, but thicker. Doesn't have any ham or anything in it. Probably be really good with some ham in it, but it's really good. Thanks for the recipe. Alright, and of course you got your chips. Nice and crunchy. Now, the cod, the fish. You'll check out. Man, that look good. Here we go. Oh man. That beer batter is some good stuff. Nice and crunchy. That's really good, folks. Hope y'all give this a try. This is a great recipe. What do you think, Karen? Was it pretty good?
Delicious.
Thumbs up from Karen.
Especially with my homemade tartar sauce.
Yeah, Karen made a homemade tartar sauce. Alright, I'm going to take some pictures. Folks, I hope you liked the video. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Hope you share it. And when you do, please tell all your friends. T. Roy Cooks. Responsibly. See y'all next time.